joined your channel on YouTube, so I can listen to all of
Oh, excellent. Perfect. Yeah, I'll have this posted later this evening or first thing in the morning. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to send you a picture.
Ooh.
November 26th, 1924. You have been working tirelessly with shovel, spade, and trowel in the Egyptian Valley of Kings. The sun beats down upon you as you carefully unveil the facade of an ancient structure cut deep into a cliff face, buried by the sands of several millennia. Your party of contracted laborers work like busy ants, and soon a doorway is uncovered. You stand proudly at the top of 13 steps that descend to an entryway covered by a large stone slab. You pause and take some photographs of this momentous occasion. You get a chance to speak excitedly to one another, while under your watchful gaze the laborers construct a primitive pulley system and hoist the hefty slab blocking the tomb's entrance into the sky. Stale air from the dark hallway invites you inside with a promise of untold treasure. You excitedly rush inside into the darkness. You are mere steps away from fame, fortune, and the discovery of a lifetime. As you all enter the ancient chamber, you hear a cry of alarm from one of the laborers. The stone slab behind you begins to slip. And as it begins to slip, you hear the grating, and then it slams to the ground, and you are plunged into total darkness. You are trapped. I need everyone to make a sanity roll, please.
Okay, one moment.
Holy shit!
Oh, that's a critical. Yeah, fantastic. Marianne, you are not bothered by this in the least.
I think every vote that Marianne failed.
So Sala, yours is set to private rolls.
Shit, my bad.
Yeah,
I got
no
74, but I'll roll again if
no, I'll trust you on there. So if you succeed,
here it is anyway. Oh, I succeeded that time. No, I'm not accepting that. I lost, and I'm not accepting this victory.
Well, it's not too bad. If you succeed, you lose 1 point of sanity. If you lose, let me roll and see how many points a loss will be worth. A loss is worth 2 points. So 2 points of sanity if you fail. If you fail a sanity roll, you let out an involuntary shriek or a cry, or you drop something. You have some sort of reaction.
Why do I have 40 out of 99?
So Iowa is now at 39 out of 99.
Why am I at 39 out of 99? Why didn't I start at 99?
So you start at what your power is, and so your power is 40.
Oh, is that
and
40?
So yeah, so
why give me the option for 99?
well that's your maximum would be 99. Yep, your maximum.
Oh.
So Iowa, you've already lost 1 out of 8 of your daily limit. If you lose 7 more, things are going to turn sour for you.
How much did I lose?
So if you fail, you lose 2 points.
Okay, how do I add that?
So if you go to
your
character sheet, yeah, and the number in front of the 99, you can just click on it, and then you can adjust that.
Okay. Oh yeah, I can.
Perfect. I'm going to pull up a map because you are all plunged into darkness. Now, one of you has candles. I think it's Iowa, I believe, has candles. It doesn't matter who has it because you would share all of these candles. Let me just pull you to this map, and as those candles become lit, you'll be able to see your surroundings. Now I'm going to pause the movement for just a moment until I get everyone out here. I'll kind of describe what we're doing.
This is a real bugger.
Excellent. So you should be looking at basically a black map, and you should be able to see a small area around your token. This is the light that your candle is giving off at this moment. And in a moment, we're going to be able to explore, but let me just set the scene here for us all.
I give everybody 1 candle.
Perfect. And it may say you have... Oh, perfect. So you have plenty. I think originally you have 4, and I'm like, but what if there's more characters? So I added
It says
a
6
few
on my
extras.
character sheet. So...
Yeah, I think I changed that between last time and this time.
Cool.
All right.
Will these candles
Mary.
last? Will these candles last, or do we need to conserve them?
So, a good question. You estimate you have about an hour before these candles burn out. And so you know that they are, I mean, and
you
you
guys
also...
don't have to light them. I'm just going to give them to you guys.
Yeah, you know, you never
okay.
said light these. You said, here, hold these candles. I need
There we
everyone
go.
to make a listen roll. So just go to your character sheet, click on the listen skill.
Okay. Yeah, success.
Excellent.
2 stars, apparently, whatever that means.
So that means you got a hard success. So you got below your 1/2 level.
Nice. I assume that means better results?
It does. Typically, that means you'll hear more than a normal roll would, and sometimes you have to get a hard or an extreme success to even pass. So you're the only one that hears this. Everyone else is panicking because of the darkness. But you, Sala, you think you hear laborers laughing, apparently quite pleased with what's happened. And then you hear others that seem to be angry. It sounds like chaos and confusion outside. And then, more alarmingly, the voices fade into silence. You hear a vehicle starting and driving away.
Hey guys. I think they might have done this on purpose. And also left us here.
I'm going to have all of us...
Why would they do that?
Well, you
I
don't
don't know. I
know.
just know
This
they
is
did.
curious. I want everyone to roll for their luck points. So your character has a certain pool of luck. It's going to be 3d6, and then you're going to multiply it by 5. So at the bottom of the chat bar, there's pictures of dice, or you can type /r space 3d6, and then just multiply that by 5. On your character sheet, above your hit points, there should be a place for luck. And you can click on that and just enter in your luck points.
I got
What is
10.
my luck points
So
again?
it's 3d6, and then multiply by 5.
Oh, by 5? Well, I got
Yes.
50.
Okay, say how many points one more time, sorry.
3d6, and then multiply that number by 5.
Okay.
And an easy way is to multiply it by 10 and then divide that by 2. A lot of times that's easier to... one thing with Call of Cthulhu, it gets you really good at doing things by 5s, because there's your 1/5 value and
What exactly am I meant to enter into the little thing?
your
Slash
score.
R,
My
3d6.
score. 3d6, got it.
Yeah.
3d6.
I have
Thank
an
you.
11. That would give me a 55 luck.
So 11 would be 55 luck. So then you would put 55 into your luck pool.
Got it.
So I'm just going
And
to...
then you rolled a 14 for Barton times 5, so whatever.
so that
I
would
don't
be
know how to
70.
roll. I'm clicking it, but it's not letting me roll for
So
luck.
if you go all the way down and you see the little dice down at the bottom, there's a D4, D6, D8, D10. Just hit that 3 times with the left click and hit roll at the bottom.
The
It
D10?
was actually a 15.
D6.
I accidentally pushed -1.
Oh, you actually accidentally -1 it. Yeah.
Yeah, you see that?
There you go.
Oh,
There
yep,
we go.
Yep, so that should be a 15. There we go.
I
Yeah.
got 9.
So and
Sorry
then-
for the
9 times
inconvenience,
5 is
everybody.
25.
No, hey, we're all learning. And so then these luck points, at times I may ask you to make a luck roll. You can also spend your points like currency. So if you fail a roll, you can deduct points by a point-by-point basis from your luck pool to improve a roll, to either make it a success or to go from a regular success to a hard success, or a hard success to an extreme success. And so now that we have our luck points, we are going to proceed forward.
Should I enter the luck points below
yeah,
luck?
Yeah, where do
Yes,
we
yep. So then below
Yes,
luck, just enter those
Okay.
points in.
I see. Now,
Now, those of you that failed your roll, you have the opportunity in this system to do what's called push. You can push your roll, you can re-roll it, and there's a good chance that you will succeed. If you fail it, then typically something bad will happen. You may lose a sanity point. In this case, you may lose a hit point. Maybe you bang your head on something. But you always have the option, if you fail, to try and push that roll. Or you can spend luck. But if you push your roll and fail, you cannot spend luck at that point. You have the option at one time. You cannot push luck rolls or sanity rolls either. And you also cannot use luck on a luck roll. But we'll get to that when we
That
get
makes
there.
sense.
So with the light of your candles, here where you're standing, you can see
We haven't
that
lit our candles yet, actually.
I lit mine. Mine's
We
lit.
have one lit candle.
one lit candle.
Yeah.
Let me unpause the game for us. So you will be free to move about, but I will ask you to move slowly as we describe what's going on. You are in the dark, lit only by candlelight. Now, Marianne, you are near the stone slab of the door, and there are some strange symbols carved on it. If you would like to make an occult roll, then we can determine what's on there. I'm going to go ahead and pause the movement at this point. So, Marianne, please make an occult roll. So that is a success. So you recognize that the sigils on the stone slab are sealing sigils, used to protect and ward against those who would rob the tomb. Now, Iowa, as an architect, archaeologist, I'm going to have you please make an archaeology roll. And let's have Con Shonnery make a spot hidden roll. A 91 is terrible.
I can't roll for shit. Like,
that is terrible.
Every Call of Cthulhu game I'm in, I've never succeeded at anything.
Do you want to push
if we
that
had to
archaeology
roll over,
roll?
we'd be doing great.
If I had to roll over, yeah, I'd be doing great, but no, I'm
We'd
not
be
going to
doing
try to
great.
push it either.
Do you want to push
Actually, I'll
that
try to push
archaeology
it.
roll? Okay, so go ahead and
Yeah, I'll
re-roll that. Because you got a 70% chance. You're most likely going
Yeah.
to get this.
I'm going to piss if I
No.
don't.
There you
Okay,
go.
there we go.
Perfect. So, Iowa, you know that this tomb, it looks as though there has been signs of excavation. There are limestone chips scattered across the floor. And that these chips typically come from someone having dug in through here. And this is something was not likely from antiquity, but from more modern times. So you aren't certain that you're the first person in this tomb. Now let me...
Hey guys, we might not be the only ones in here.
Good
That's
to
the
know.
first time.
I'm going to draw my gun. Because I feel like it's something I should have, probably. This isn't a good time.
Yeah.
So yeah, my pistol is drawn.
Excellent. You can see a dark hallway ahead of you.
It's on these walls.
There are damaged and faded hieroglyphs that are discerned along the walls, and your candlelight highlights cracks running through many of the frescoes. At the end of the hallway, Sala, you see something, but you're not sure. You'd have to get closer.
Everyone stay back. I'm going in for a closer look. I'm gonna have my pistol pointed at it and slowly walk towards it.
As you slowly walk towards it, it begins to resolve in the candlelight. That you notice that the air is growing thin. Sweat begins to bead on your forehead. And in the darkness, at the end of the passageway, you see vague shapes of furniture or similar objects. There are several interesting hieroglyphs on these walls. Professor Shonnery, I would like you to make a roll to see if you can read some of these hieroglyphs.
What's the roll called?
So it's going to be under language. There should be Egyptian hieroglyphs. I'm sorry, I should have told you that.
Okay. Oh, hieroglyphs. I see it. Sorry.
Ooh.
Ooh, a 4. So that's an extreme success. So you're going to learn quite a bit more than a regular or a hard success would give you. So these etchings seem to tell a story. They depict a pharaoh who appears to possess great powers beyond those of ordinary mortals. The disjointed images on the panels show him smiting those who do not follow him, and that many suffered and perished under his rule. You also learn that the pharaoh rejected the concept of an afterlife, claiming it held nothing compared to the sights and visions he could unveil in this waking world. His followers would behold the truth, while those unworthy would rest with their old gods in an early grave. I have a picture
Well, that shit's
of you
ominous.
studying these hieroglyphs. Right there. Your candle looks like a torch in this picture, but it is a
Yeah.
candle.
He doesn't sound like a pleasant fella.
No, this sounds like definitely not someone that you would want to cross. Barton Modi, I'm going to have you give me a roll as you confer with the professor. Could you give me, let's do a history roll. So you got a 51, and your score is 45. You could spend 6 of your luck points, or you could push this, or you could just take the failure.
Maybe I'll spend 6 of my luck points.
Yeah, so go ahead and deduct 6 from your luck total.
I got a pretty good luck pool at this point.
For now, you do.
Yeah, exactly.
You confer with the professor, and this is not a pharaoh of history. There are no recollections of any pharaoh of this time period. In fact, you're not certain if this is early Egyptian, the early period, the Middle Kingdom, the late, the intermediary. You have no recollection of this. It's almost as though whomever this tomb was for has been erased from history.
Or he took all the knowledge of them and buried it with him.
Absolutely. And then it makes you wonder what you have yet to find. Yeah.
Yeah, I've read some short stories with this surrounding this character. I believe that we're investigating.
Absolutely. At the end of this passageway where the furniture is, Sala, you probably see that there are several sections of plaster. There's a small ornate table and a golden chest that sits in front of some sort of archway. The items appear to have been dragged through a large hole that has been chiseled out of the bottom left-hand corner of that plaster wall.
Huh.
You estimate that a crouching adult could probably squeeze through that gap and into whatever room lies beyond. The table is considerably rotted, but there's a heavy gold chest that is ornately decorated and could easily be opened. Give me an appraise roll, Barton Modi, as you spot this gold chest.
Okay.
Lay down. You're not getting any of my food.
They cry out to the undead.
Oh,
There we go.
you know that this is a priceless bit of historical evidence right here, that this chest alone would fetch an alarmingly high price in the antiquities market, and that this is something that you would love to have in your museum. Now, Marianne, you are the financier of the mission, and you know that this would also represent a great personal triumph for you if you could bring a treasure such as this home with you. But it is considerably difficult to lug around. You're welcome to try and carry it through the rest of this passageway, but you could also leave it here and collect it later if you like.
Well, I think we should probably focus on getting out of the tomb before...
Yeah, either way, Saul is gonna. All right, guys, I'm gonna crouch through. I'll give you the all clear if it's all good. Okay.
Perfect. Then, Sala, I need you to give me a dexterity roll as you attempt to crouch and move through that archway. So you should, hopefully, those that are not there, you can see where I'm pinging the map. There's an archway up here.
Yeah, I see that. How do I make a dexterity roll? I'm trying, but it's not clicking on it.
So you should be able to open up your character sheet and then click on the...
Oh, found
the
it. Sorry
word
about that.
Dexterity? Yeah, no problem.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Excellent. So you easily manage to slip through there. Now, this is what you see. You see a room filled to the brim with stacks of treasures that reach almost to the ceiling. There's a couch, chairs, tables, stone tablets, statuettes, musical instruments, tapestries, sealed jars, treasures untold. There's even a chariot made of gold.
I'm getting a big fucking bonus.
Oh, absolutely. This is an incredible find. If you want, I'm going to move you through the gap here. You're now into the other room. Would anyone like to follow him, or are you going to explore this room by yourself?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a quick. You know, I gotta give it I gotta make sure it's clear before I give the all clear.
Give me
Iowa Jones is gonna be like right next behind you, like almost directly behind you, because he's like, I want to see what's going on.
Clear.
Let me. So Iowa, give me a dexterity roll as I attempt to move you through there.
Dr. Jones, I was just about to give the all clear.
I'm going to pause this for just a second here.
All right.
No, I succeeded.
You succeed. So I've got you moved in as well. Does anyone else want to move in now?
Oh, Dr. Jones, I was just about to give the all clear.
Once I have the all clear, I'd like to move into the room as well.
It is clear though, guys. It's all clear.
Solid.
Come in.
Give me a spot hidden roll, and then the rest of you that want to move through, go ahead and make your dexterity rolls.
Let me just look for spot hidden. There it is.
Can I make another archaeology roll?
You sure can. Go for it.
That's a 26. That's a success.
That is excellent. So you notice that many items in here are broken, as if someone had moved through here quickly and with little regard to their surroundings. Barton Modi, you slip through with ease.
If there really is another person in here, they've been through this room rather fast by the looks of it.
Iowa, you notice that none of the items in this antechamber bear any resemblance to a known period of Egyptian history. That nothing in here seems to match with any of your education.
So does it look like that there's some things from different areas and some from other areas?
Yes, so it's anachronistic because there's things that you should not find if this was an early kingdom, but there's things that also should have never been found in here before.
Because they
strange,
are
guys.
too new?
These items aren't supposed to be in here. Some of these items are not supposed to be in here.
Now,
Like this over here is supposed to be from the Byzantine Empire. Over here is from this other place. Like,
Be some strange stuff that we wouldn't even recognize.
Now, Con, you failed your dexterity roll, so I'm going to have you either push that or spend luck.
Let's push it.
Go ahead and re-roll your dexterity.
Could I help him? Just
yes, if you want to help, that will give you a bonus die. So Marianne can go ahead and kind of show you, tuck your hips down, stick your leg out, do this. So you can roll that dexterity roll with a bonus die.
+1.
Yes, +1. Yep. And that will give you one bonus die, so we'll re-roll your 10s, and you'll take the better of the two rolls. Okay. So you failed with your push. Now, if you fail with a push roll, you can't spend luck now, even though you're only off by 5, and something negative is going to happen. And here's what happens: as you go through there, your suit coat becomes stuck on a piece of plaster, and you find that you cannot go forward, you cannot go backwards, and for a moment you feel the oppressive weight of all of this stone upon you. The air is already thin. You find it hard to breathe. I need you to make a sanity roll. Excellent roll. You're going to lose 1 point of sanity.
Not bad.
Not bad. Could have been worse. But then Marianne is able to pull you through into this next room.
This has me at daily 3 out of 12.
Yep, so if you can lose 9 more. Well, 9 more and you'll have hit your 12. But if you lose 5 in one fell swoop, then that's when something bad happens. So you either when you hit 5 all at once or when you lose your 12. So as you begin to explore around, so one thing right now I'm going to posit that Sala and Iowa notice. You notice that over here on this eastern side that there are large statues on either side of some sort of sealed entrance, and these statues are actually mummified men impaled on long spears that holds them upright. If that were not gruesome enough, their heads have been replaced. One has the head of a crocodile, and the other has the head of a jackal. Seeing these horrific mummies will cause you to make a sanity roll each. So both Sala and Iowa, please make a sanity roll. You notice that they are holding some ancient weapons, an ancient battle axe, an ancient khopesh or curved sword. These weapons look to be in relatively good condition. So if you succeed on your sanity roll, you lose 0. If you fail, that's Iowa, you lose 1.
Okay.
Can I ask a question about this room?
Yes, please.
I don't understand. We're finding things from the wrong era,
Exactly.
along with things from the right. So there's stuff here that's too new. We
Stuff-
can identify what era it's from.
Yep, so there's
Yeah,
stuff here
too new,
that's too
stuff
new.
that's
And
also too old.
typically, if something here were based on the youngest age that something was, it's got to be from that era. But there are things here that you have never seen before and have never been seen before. Some of the statuary is grotesque.
Oh shit! An iPhone 16.
Exactly, yeah. Like, how did this happen? You actually, in here, you find a small scrap of paper that has printing on it. And this would be unknown for thousands of years. And looking at this,
1924.
yeah, this seems to be perhaps something in a Germanic tongue.
I'd like to try to translate that.
Yeah. Do you have language German? I think that
I do.
Conshonery does. Yeah. Go ahead and give me a roll there. Excellent. So you actually find, it looks to be a piece of a passport, and there is a name on this passport, and it's pretty scuffed and pretty marred, but you recognize that there is a name. It appears to be what is that? Sasha Karner is the name, and you've never heard of a Sasha Karner, but this piece of the passport looks to be dated from, you see a birth date, 1880.
My concern that I want to share with the group is this is a depository, and we have been deposited.
Oh, I love that.
Makes sense.
And obviously some other
I mean,
people.
all I know is that's a pretty cool looking battle axe.
Yeah. Do you want to take that axe? You want to wrench it out of that mummy's hands?
No, that seems like a bad idea.
What's in this little thing right here that my character's in front of? Is that a coffin?
Right. So if you want to ping the
Can I,
map,
like-
you can hold down the left button right there.
Can I look at it, see if there's any mechanisms in place that might activate if I take the axe?
Yeah, give me a spot hidden roll.
I can't
Me-
ping. Why
Alright.
can't I ping?
So just hold down the left button. It should ping. Like you could.
There it goes.
Yeah, right there.
Bummer.
That looks
That's
to
a
be
fail.
some sort of special chair.
Ooh.
Some sort of
Is it
chair
like-
built for a king, like almost like a throne.
Hmm.
Solid, you want to push that roll?
Nah.
Or
I
you
risk
probably
it. I
don't want to
need battle
spend
axe.
50 luck. I don't know if you want to do that.
Mechanical.
No. I'm just gonna. I'm taking the fail.
Yeah, it looks like you're not sure. This could be booby trapped. You know, you've heard of booby traps in tombs, and you can't be certain that this is just an axe that you could just pop right out. Who knows
Well,
what would
and-
happen?
And I wanted to say to the group that obviously we have some clues that suggest that other people have been down here before in recent times, and who knows what happened to them. They left behind a passport. So this obviously has been accessed before, though.
Yeah, but
What's the time?
recent
What's the
than
time frame? It's 1924, right?
Yep, 1925, I think.
Okay, so then it's 1880 would have been a long time ago.
Nope, you were right. 1924.
Well, no, but we thought we were opening a tomb that hadn't been opened for thousands of years.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and so
and
then we
then
found a
somebody's been
passport.
here since at least 1880.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's telling us that people have been in here before.
What would
Besides
I
the
need to
original.
roll to see if this chair is booby trapped?
Give me a spot hidden roll.
Because I'm not gonna just sit on it.
I wouldn't.
I mean, depending
go.
on what I roll, I might just.
The chair looks like it has undergone several thousand years of age, It is probably able to support your weight if you were cautious. It doesn't look like it's booby-trapped. It looks like it is an ornate, gilded chair built for a king.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to sit in that then. I'm going to look at the boat.
Give me an occult roll as well.
Oh,
Ooh,
still
okay.
way over here.
I have 5% to try to roll an occult.
And Sala, you see a doorway to the north.
Oh!
Oh, you got it! You got it! Wow!
Yeah.
So that's
The
why
major
you
one.
that's why you always roll, because you never know. So you
5%
recognize
chance.
this chair has occult significance. That this is likely a chair for not just a king, but for a god.
Hmm.
All right, guys. I guess if you guys are done goofing around with the chair, I need to go scout ahead.
I wanted to do a check to see if I could maybe see if there was anything with that little sword thing. So maybe I could try and arm myself. Good and spot check.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and so you
I hear
want
it's going to fall
you want
behind
to
you.
grab
so
like the
not
axe
too
or the
right behind you.
kopesh from the mummy? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like there was like what was it, the sword kind of thing?
Yeah, so there was a curved sword or an ancient battle axe.
Curved sword. Yeah, I think the curved sword might be just a little something better than nothing.
Yeah, if you want to try and wrench that out of there, just give me a strength roll. So
Wimpy.
you can push that, or you can spend 17 luck.
Oh,
Nah, I think I tried.
It looks like it's
Obviously, if I
firmly
can't-
in the bony grip of this mummy.
Rigor mortis.
If I
is
can't pull
definitely
it
right.
out, maybe it's too much for me anyway.
Yeah, but you do notice that between those statues, directly to the east, it looks like there is a sealed door that probably leads into another chamber. It's much like the sealed door that was broken through the bottom that you crawled under to get into this room.
Oh,
can I inspect the
over
doors?
here.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a spot
You
hidden
guys
as
coming?
you check the doors.
Well, they're going to check the door over there.
All right,
Let's
fine.
not split too far.
You do you want to push that roll or spend luck? It'd be 8 points of. Oh no, it'd
I
be.
think that's a body right there.
Guys, there's
13
a
points of luck.
skeleton.
Yeah, there's a body over here, guys.
I want to push my roll on that. So
Okay.
another spot hidden.
Yep, go ahead and push that roll.
Jeez.
Oof.
Oh, there's a fucking effigy up here.
The door, you think that it might be trapped. Just looking at it, it looks like, looking at the seal around the outside, you're not sure, but you think there might be some sort of scorch marks, as though flame may have passed through here at one point.
Ah, fucking corpse.
I'm gonna go follow the rest of the party.
Perfect. Let's head back up to the north. In this small antechamber, you find the annex. This is modestly filled with religious artifacts. The walls are lined with 3-inch funerary cones made from clay. On the southern and northern walls are 2 large murals, while the eastern wall is a shrine upon which stands an inverted 5-foot-tall golden ankh. Hundreds of golden tendrils reach out from the symbol. While the tentacles are motionless, they nevertheless give the impression of movement and are distinctly unsettling to look at.
Can I zoom in the map somehow?
Yes, so if you do your mouse wheel, roll it up, it should zoom in the map. If you need to drag the map, you can hold down the right button and then drag,
I'm
and
using
it will move the map.
I'm using a touchpad on a Mac.
What would be better is if you hit find my token and you can
Yep.
it'll
There
stick
we
it to your map.
Yep, that would be the easiest way
But getting
got it.
zooming in and out is going to be difficult.
on a tablet.
Yeah,
I got it. I'm good.
unless you can do that with the screen.
Anyway, so are we gonna acknowledge the corpse?
Who wants to
Yes.
study the corpse?
I do.
I do.
I'll do it just
Give
out of
me
sheer
a-
curiosity.
Give me a spot hidden.
All right,
Spot hidden.
I'm doing it.
Can I also do an anthropology check?
Yes, please do.
I have 1%
I got the
chance.
harder one.
How do you see
I
your
also succeeded
percentages?
on that.
I'll
Huh?
do an anthropology check. I'm pretty good at anthropology.
Okay then. Yeah, I didn't do anthropology. I had 1%, but I wanted to try.
Yeah, you
I
made
thought
it
we
with
were
the
rolling
occult,
spot
so-
hidden, not anthropology.
Well, you'll learn little
Yeah, I
little
rolled my
things
spot
from each
hidden
one.
and then anthropology.
Should I also? Fuck it, I'm rolling anthropology too then.
Well,
Yeah,
Sala, with
anthropology is the
your
study of
with
humans
your
and the
spot
dead
hidden,
humans.
you notice that the skeleton's ribs are crushed and the skull is fractured, and one or
This
both of these
motherfucker
injuries
fell.
likely led to the individual's death. If you want to give me either a first aid or a medicine roll, you may be able to place the time of death.
Screw it. Yeah, I'll do a first aid roll.
Those making
let me check
an
which-
anthropology
first aid.
check can determine. We did have a success.
How old?
You determine that this,
Damn.
based on the skeletal features and his size, this is not an ancient Egyptian. Most of them were quite short, and this man is 6 feet tall. So this is most likely a modern skeleton.
I want to
relatively
push
speaking.
my failed
Oh.
roll, my failed first aid roll.
Go for it.
All right.
You put your hands on these bones and feel around.
Oh, come on. That's one less.
Oh,
Damn it.
man.
I really thought that would work.
As you are kind of
Haven't
poking
lost it, we
around
would've
these
got it.
skeletons, these bones, you actually slice your hand on a shard of
fucking shit.
cranium, and you're going to lose 1 hit point.
All
Is
right.
there anything on the skeleton?
There's a small
Looks like a
sack
piece of
next to the
paper.
body, and there's
Can I-
also you find a satchel that contains a trowel, a flask half filled with fetid water, a stick of dynamite, and a leather-bound journal.
Ooh, I'm gonna add the dynamite
Let's look in that journal.
and then that
I'll
leather
snag that
journal, and I
flask.
want to know what's in it.
The flask is mine.
Perfect.
It's
Please
Sure,
be
you
booze.
can have-
Please be
you
booze.
can
Please
have-
be booze. Please be
no,
booze.
it's
Give
fetid
me-
water.
well,
It's
tell
bad
you what.
water.
Give me a luck roll. If you pass, it's booze.
Oh,
All right. Deal.
And it's aged.
No.
Oh,
that
it
is
is.
exactly on my thing.
it is
good
20-year-old
booze.
single malt whiskey.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
gonna take 2 sips of it.
It's incredibly refreshing down here. You feel like we're trapped under this mountain of stone. The air is growing thin. Our candles are burning out. But I just had a fantastic drink, and all is well. Now, who is
Really
taking
is.
the dynamite? And I'll add it to your character sheet.
I am.
And you
I already
are
did,
Iowa.
added it.
Oh,
Yeah, I already added it in the
Perfect.
journal. But what's the
Perfect.
journal say?
so the journal is written in German. Do you read German?
Oh, okay. Con Shonery.
Do you hand
Yeah,
him the
I
journal?
read Arabic.
Let me hand you the journal, and then I will read it out here to you.
Alright, I'll take the leather-bound journal out of my inventory so it's in his inventory.
Do I need to do a German skill check?
Yes, please.
Also, by the way, I still
Excellent.
have one more candle after my candle dies, and then everybody has their singular candle. I can't read that.
The first date of interest is the 7th of August, 1916. It says, "Word has reached us of fierce fighting to the north, close to the Suez Canal. Our men are scared enough as is, without the fear of being killed in any crossfire. Their superstitious beliefs have delayed the dig more than once, and I do not care for any further stoppages. We dig tirelessly through the loose sand and rock. We are close." The next entry is the 3rd of September, 1916. "Today was glorious. We have found the entrance. Removing the doorway was difficult, but we created a pulley system that allowed us entry. More work greets us inside. Limestone chips have clogged the entirety of the tunnel. I have halted the removal of the stones until I have surveyed the structure and documented what we have learned thus far. Sutton thinks my meticulous records are unnecessary and time-consuming." And then the 1st of December, 1916. "Finally, the tunnel is almost clear. Some of the workers have taken a great interest in the damaged hieroglyphs in the passageway. Today we remove the last of the stone chips and explore. The stonework looks unstable. It might be too risky to use the explosives. And then 2 days later, the 3rd of December, 1916, Sutton is dead. The local laborer attacked us and broke his neck when he refused to be forced inside the tomb. Beware the children of the Sphinx. I plan on waiting a couple of hours in the hope that they will have gone. I'll gather some of the jewelry and then make my escape. This place will not be my tomb. I can hear noises. Something else is here with me. And that's the last entry.
Does he have
Based
jewelry
what
on
we
him?
discovered about the body, is that Sutton? The broken neck, can we tell?
Give me a...
I doubt that's
Give
him.
me
he
a
has
luck
the journal
roll.
on him. I highly doubt it.
Give me a luck roll.
But,
A luck roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't work.
You're not sure, but based on the fact that he's got 20-year-old malt whiskey in a satchel next to his body, as well as a diary in German, he's got a stick of dynamite, that this is very possibly Sasha
small
Karner
question.
or Sutton. Yes.
Yeah.
it says my luck check percentage is 9%, but his percent is 55%. What's up with that?
Did you multiply your score by 5 when you rolled your 3d6?
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah, so go ahead.
I only have 9 luck
and you
checks.
still succeeded on that luck roll, which was amazing. So
1 sec.
Yeah,
9
exactly.
times 3 would be, so you take that. It turns out
Yeah, you
18.
should
So yeah, you should have
45.
45 instead of 9.
Thanks.
Yeah, you don't need any more because you fine for you.
Right. Now, Barton Modi,
So we're
you
missing
are
the body.
intrigued by the murals on the north and south walls. You and Professor Shawnery are keenly interested in this bit of Egyptian history on these walls.
Is there anything with this
do-
onk?
Yes, so the Ankh is upside down, which you know is uncommon. Typically, an Ankh would be right side up to represent eternal life, but this one being upside down is likely a desecration of
death?
that. Very possibly. Now, Barton, give me a history roll, and Professor Shawnery, give me a language hieroglyphs roll.
Oh,
Hey, I got it.
you got it. Cool.
Yeah. So, looking at the wall to the north, you see this.
Oh,
The mural on the northern wall depicts a sickening scene of an Egyptian city being attacked by an army of horrific beings. There are 2 notable types of creature, those with the bodies of men and the heads of animals who wield various weapons, and those with the bodies of animals and the heads of men. Green tendrils burst from the ground and sky, tearing the city and its occupants apart. Some of the creatures eat corpses that have been laid upon tables, while others frolic in the chaos. A pharaoh, robed entirely in black, is depicted with an impossibly dark face, and seated atop a pyramid-like throne, borne by the hybrid monsters. He is being carried through the horrific scene. Professor Shawnery and Barton Modi, please give me a sanity roll. A success will be the loss of 1 sanity, and you both succeeded. Now, Iowa Jones and Marianne Ravenwood and Sala, peering at the wall on the south. This wall, and I have a picture of that as well. Let me send that.
Ooh.
This wall, this mural, depicts a large painting of a smiling, black-robed pharaoh holding an oversized set of scales, on which a heart is being weighed against a platter of dead animals. A kneeling figure with the head of a wolf has a chest wound that is being stretched open by 2 small men. There are some hieroglyphs below the painting. Iowa Jones, give me an archaeology roll.
God.
Okay.
Can I also make an
I guess
roll?
I
Yes,
guess
please.
maybe I should as well, just because I'm also here.
Yeah, you're
looking
right
at
there.
it.
You might as well make one.
Who knows? I might actually get it.
I
Probably
succeeded.
not, but I might. Nah, it didn't happen.
But, Iowa, you did succeed. You identify the kneeling, dog-headed figure. You think this may be a representation of an Egyptian god, either Anubis or Set, and that this scene shares similarities to the weighing of the heart ceremony, wherein the gods judge if a person could enter the afterlife. Typically in that
Set's a
ceremony...
cat, right?
Yeah, well, Bot is the cat that they worship.
Baset.
Plus Set. Oh, I did not know that.
It's Baset.
Oh, Baset. Okay.
Yeah, it's the cat. And then there's Anubis, and then the other ones. But it's Baset.
The crocodile.
Or Set.
Yes, Sobek, I think, is the crocodile, Marianne.
Yeah.
So then this is likely going to be Anubis. And you know that in the weighing of the heart ceremony, a person's heart is weighed against the weight of a feather. But in this case, it's a little different. In this case, they're being weighed against a platter of dead animals. And this is some sort of ceremonial perversion or desecration. There is writing here, although you seem to be unable to read it. It is not in Arabic. It looks to be in hieroglyphs.
My character's going to yell at anybody read hieroglyphs?
I do.
I mean, I can try.
Go ahead.
Arabic is such the wrong language to have in Egypt.
Well, in modern Egypt it's okay, but not in ancient Egypt.
Yeah, no, not in Egypt.
Success.
Excellent. So
successes.
there's writing on this wall, and it translates roughly into something along the lines of, "The trial has been passed. Forever they shall be tied to this earth through their faithful beating heart, strong of body, awaiting the return of their master." And upon reading this, the stillness in the tomb is broken by a sound.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like the beating of a heart.
I'm drawing my fucking pistol again.
It seems to resonate through this chamber. You cannot identify a direction from whence it comes, and you wonder for a moment, maybe this is your own heart that you can hear beating inside your chest.
I gotta say, I didn't think I would be scared of this, but with the sound effects, it is pretty scary.
Yeah, it makes it a little more immersive.
Yeah.
Then you hear
It doesn't help that it's like the dead of night where I am.
Right? Well, you hear the grating of stone.
Uh-oh.
And a rush of wind, and your candles go out.
One candle.
And give me a
What
moment.
was that?
I'm just going to change the map here. Give me just a moment.
Oh,
I was going to be like, that other door opened, but I guess not.
It's a very big map right here.
Let me drag everyone to this map.
Can I relight my candle?
You'll have to make a luck roll to try and get that lit quickly. Otherwise, it will take you a round to get that lit. And we should all be back on
43.
the map.
I
Nice.
succeeded.
Good job.
Yay.
You get your candle lit. Anyone else want to try to light their candle as well?
Yeah, me as well. I'm up. Time to roll for my luck.
myself as well.
Shit, no, I fail.
Oof.
Yeah, me too.
Whatever, I'll just stick with the gun. 2 hands is better than 1.
But at least
At
you
least we have one candle
some
lit immediately,
light.
so we can at least see.
Yeah.
Go ahead and I'll unpause it if anyone wants to venture out.
I will go forward.
I'll
since
lead
I
the charge
have-
again. I'll lead the charge. Okay.
It's
Thank you
Iowa
very
and
much.
Well,
Salah.
I have the light, so I'm assuming you're gonna want either me before
Oh yeah.
you.
Could
or
you hand me the light then?
Or
Yeah, I'll
she
hand it
could
to you.
she could light your candle if needed. Now,
Oh yeah, light
Yeah,
my
I-
candle. Light my candle
Yeah.
real quick.
Ooh, light everybody.
You want me to roll anything for it?
Nope.
yeah,
Also,
light
you
everyone's
can go ahead and get
candles.
that done. As
Yeah.
long as one of you got it lit. Now, one thing that you notice, I'm going to pause it right here, Salah,
Remember, the candles only last
Fucking
an
open.
hour, and we have 6 of them amongst us.
Now, Sala, you
maybe
notice
don't
that
light all of them then, yeah.
there is
Just mine.
a stone
Yeah,
slab
hold
now
on,
in the center of this room, as though it has been pushed out. This was the stone slab that was barring the way between those two statues.
I'm gonna let you go first, but I'm gonna be right behind you.
All right, that's fair.
Because I can use your gun if you die.
Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, what the fuck?
And we're going
No.
to pause it
Hey,
right there.
Everybody come back!
Shoot it! Bang, bang, bang!
You see something truly terrible.
Sanity roll! At least I assume so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You
Nom, nom,
see
nom, nom.
this
Mummy werewolf.
massive, huge figure pushing its bulk through that archway, using its incredible strength. Everyone watching this emerge from this room will need to make a sanity roll.
Ah,
Can I
much-
spend 11 luck to get my sanity?
You can spend luck on a sanity roll.
So then that means I go from 50 to 39?
Yep. So it looks like
do I see it, or am I still in the corridor?
you have not seen it yet, but you will soon. So Iowa, you pass. You will lose 1 point of sanity. Marianne will lose 1. Conchonery will lose 1. Sala, you are going to lose a little bit more.
How much?
6.
All
Oh,
right.
okay.
Yeah.
So you just
That's why I rolled. That's why I fucking took
I have
the
a bout of madness now.
Yep.
Actually, that is just lit up.
Yeah,
So-
because I believe if you get 5 or
5 or
above,
more. Yep. If you lose 5 or more at
in
once.
one go, you get a fucking thing.
So when this is triggered, anytime you fail a sanity roll, you have a little outburst. But when Sala has this triggered, you this is listed in the adventure. It says you throw whatever you were holding at the nearest target, be they friend or foe, and you will then explode into a spree of uncontrolled violence, shouting, "You'll never take me alive." So
Throw the gun at me so I can shoot it.
No, I'm throwing the gun at the enemy, and then I'm gonna fucking punch the shit out of it.
let's first find
guess.
out how long you're going to have this spree of uncontrolled violence. For 4 rounds. Excellent.
In
So-
my sheer panic, I throw the gun instead of shooting it. Then I guess I'd pull out
Yeah,
my
but-
knife if I'm in this pure rage
Well,
mode.
you could have thrown it at us because it could be any friend or foe, and you could be like, yeah,
No, the closest one, and that is the thing.
and I'm
But-
right there.
Can we
I'm
do a
right
luck
there,
roll to
too.
see if
Yeah,
it-
it's right there. It's,
Let's have-
I'd say it's
Let's
closer
have
to me.
Iowa make a
Sorry.
luck roll to see if Iowa just happens to be a little bit closer. And I'm actually going to
All right,
pull
then.
us into combat.
Fuck yes.
Oh yeah, so you actually turn and fling it almost like, I don't want to hold this, and you toss it at Iowa. So let me give that to
This gives
Iowa.
us an advantage because I can use handguns too.
Let me drop
And you're the
that.
only one with the gun, and we don't need the enemy to have the gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me just move
You don't
that
throw. If you
over
have a chance
you.
to throw it either at ally or enemy, throw it at an ally. Help us out.
Yeah.
Let me just.
All right. Anyway, I guess I'll go stabbing the thing, or at least attempt to go stabbing the thing with my knife, my trench knife.
Alright, so now I think Iowa should have the... Yep, you've got the revolver. Now we're going to enter combat. So I've dragged everyone into
So I'll remove
combat.
the revolver from my inventory somehow.
I can go ahead and do that for you.
Thanks.
Yeah, let me take care of that. There we go. I've got us moved into combat. The way that combat works is we go in dexterity order, and it will just, the foundry will automatically put everyone in order. So Marianne will go first. She has a dexterity of 60. And then Iowa, and then Sala. Now, Sala, you get to go insane and go into a violent rage. Barton Modi, Conshonery, and then the Abomination. So Marianne, it is your turn. Now, you don't see what's going on. You can just hear the screams of Sala as he yells, "You will not take me alive!" And you hear everyone else kind of freaking out in the next room. Marianne, what do you do?
Well, I think I'm just gonna stay back here, try and hide.
Hide? Give me a stealth roll.
Yeah. So, let's see.
And you can take a bonus die on that because you're not in the same room.
I think I paid for this adventure, and I'll let those I paid deal with this.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, you're funding this. You don't need to be fighting their battles. So you manage to sneak yourself into a shadowy corner, and you feel like you are hidden from sight of whatever this monstrosity is. We will go next. Let me bring this up. Next will be Iowa Jones.
All right. I am going to...
If you want to shoot the gun, you'll have to move a little bit. You can either move kind of to your left
turn
around
me
that block.
there?
Yeah, you can move right to there. And
Okay,
then
I was
to
trying to figure out where.
to target this guy, just click on his token, and you can either hit T or you can right-click, and then it will bring up a little icon of like a bullseye that will target him. And then once he's targeted, just click on your combat screen on your pistol. Yeah, so you can do a single shot or multi-shots, which you can fire one shot, or you can do up to 3 shots. And if you do any more than one shot, each die will have a penalty die on it.
Let's do a single shot. Roll
Good
fire.
choice. Good choice.
Nice.
Failure.
So your
Yeah, I
skill.
rolled 7 above it.
So you can spend 7 points to turn that into a success if you like.
Do it.
I would.
Okay, I
I'm
think
going to.
that
Yeah.
you should.
My luck is going down and down, but I think I should.
So then it does 1d8 points of damage if you'll roll a d8.
8. God damn it.
Oh,
1.
man.
Oh, that kind of looks like a 7.
Kind of looks like a 7.
And thankfully, he does not have any sort of armor. He's just wearing kind of mummy wraps, and so that's not enough to shield him much at all.
That's good.
But he does take a point of damage as the round enters into him. We go next to Sala. You are in a blind rage, and you're going to attack whatever is nearest you. And I think Iowa might have moved closer to you. Maybe Sala, give me a luck roll, and if you fail this, you're going to attack Iowa. If not, you're going to just charge with your fists and knife.
Close
Nice.
one. That's 2 stars.
There we go. So you recognize the more pressing danger. You hear the gunshot behind you, and it almost sends you lurching forward to engage hand-to-hand with this beast.
Well, knife to knife, because it doesn't say I can't. I feel like if I'm super angry, I'd instinctively draw my knife.
I think for sure you would have your knife out.
Yeah. So yeah. Stab, stab, stab.
Stab, stab.
This thing. Now, how do I target it again?
You can click on the creature and then hit the button T,
Okay.
or if you right-click, it will bring up a
Okay,
little
I'm targeting it
icon.
now.
Perfect.
I guess I'll open my thing. Open combat, trench knife.
Perfect.
Did that hit?
And then you need to click on where it says Fighting Brawl. I can click it for you if that helps.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and
No,
click.
I found it. Yeah.
And in melee, the enemy has a chance to either dodge or fight back, and this guy is going to fight back because he's not the dodging sort. With fighting back, he will make his attack roll, and he needs to get since you got a hard success, he has to get an extreme success in order to actually do damage to you. And so he will fight back. If it will click. There we go. He has one of those curved Kopesh swords.
And
no, he gets a fail. So now it says roll damage, and you can go ahead and click the roll damage button.
Click.
Oh,
there you go.
Wow.
10.
Tell me how you go at him with your knife, because he took a
in the fucking eye.
Nice, not a mortal wound, but this was a pretty bad wound here.
In the gullet, or like I don't know, the gullet, sure. Whatever.
Nice.
And then I kind of drag the knife along.
And you're in an insane rage, just plunging it in, ripping it out, just heedless of your own safety. Then we go to the least combat savvy of us, Barton Modi. What do you do?
Oh, I'm gonna kind of retreat to that little room and see if I can find anything at all to kind of harm myself.
Yeah, give me a luck roll as you look around and try to find something, anything. All right. You find some grave goods. It's like a broken piece of chair, but you could definitely use this in a pinch. I'm going to add that to your character, so that should show up under your combat now. It does a little bit more than a punch, and so you're definitely armed, not to the teeth, but definitely armed. We then go to the next in line, which is Conshonery.
With Sala attacking the creature just viciously like Michael Myers on a bad day, is there room to get past them into the room?
You would have to make a dexterity roll to try and slip past. They are engaged in hand-to-hand combat, but if you want to give me a dexterity roll, I'm going to say you need a hard success. You need to roll below your 1/2 value. And if you do, you'll be able to sneak past.
Yeah, I don't think I would make that. They're too chaotic.
Yeah. If they were not right in the doorway, it'd be a little easier.
Yeah.
Never know.
All right, let's roll the dice.
Sweet.
You only live once.
Right?
It's a one-off.
Yep, yep. You don't have to survive beyond this adventure.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
Dude,
do you want to push that?
You push it.
Push it? All right.
YOLO.
If you die, it's not my fault. It was just a suggestion.
Someone said push it. I don't know who that was.
It was me. It was me.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome.
Move yourself past there as you judge, the stab and the swipe just right, and you slip underneath the abomination's arm and make it into the next room.
And my knife, because I'm, don't really care much at this point. Too passionate crazy.
Excellent. And now it's the abomination's turn. It is going to lay into Sala, who has just stabbed it grievously with this knife. And Sala, you have the option of fighting back if you choose to.
Fuck yeah, fight back.
Go ahead and click fight back.
Alright, where's that option? I don't see that option.
It should show up now
on
your
here
screen. So
you
you need to get a hard success or an extreme success.
Balls to the walls!
Oh, you did it! Wow.
Damn.
So an extreme success is that's a penetrating or an impaling strike, which means you do like your damage plus you get a die roll. So you're most likely going to take this guy out. So go ahead and roll damage there.
Psycho Saul to the rescue.
So as you can see, it did 1d8 plus 1d4 plus the max damage, which was 12. So you do max damage plus a die roll. So
nice.
Tell me how you take this guy out.
Straight one downwards thrust straight through the fucking head.
Nice. And he drops to the ground, and you are still in your rage, just burying that knife again and again into this abomination.
Die, 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 die,
I'm
die,
going to.
die.
Iowa Jones is going to go back this way after the creature dies.
I will take
That was
us
one
out of
round?
combat. That was one round. Yeah, that was spectacular.
So is he still going to go crazy for
Yeah, I know.
For
three
3
events?
more
Yep.
rounds.
So
Yep,
you are
3
still
more
going
rounds.
crazy for 3 more rounds. So
Ooh.
let me get this guy off the map. There we are.
That was the most badass thing ever.
That was awesome.
That was. That was.
Now, Conchonery, you are in a different room, and you can hear Sala just laying into this abomination.
I'm gonna be on the same square as it, just because that makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've
Can I make a
noticed
dexterity throw to get through him after?
to get if you want to try and get away, you can. He's still kind of engaged in just overkilling this abomination. If you want to make it a dex
I
roll.
want to go over, but I want to let you finish with Connery.
So Professor Shawnery, you find a large sarcophagus that almost fills this entire room. 7 wooden outer shell casings have been torn apart. Their splintered remains lie strewn about, revealing an open sarcophagus made of gold. You notice painted scenes of atrocious and blasphemous sacrificial ceremonies discerned on the larger pieces of wood. Figures are depicted embalming screaming men and women. The scenes are horrific and include people being used as fuel for ceremonial fires. Dr. Shawnery, make a sanity roll. And Iowa is able to slip past.
Yes.
Yeah,
Dr. Shawnery will
yeah.
lose 1 point.
I can live with that.
Yeah.
Not bad.
So I'm assuming, and what I'm liking to share with the group is that the pharaoh, the dark pharaoh we saw with the dog god that was being weighed and measured, I think that's who Sala just took out with the vengeance.
Anubis, you think he took
Yeah.
out? Or do you think he took out the pharaoh?
No, Anubis, the dog god.
cool. So
Can I
Saul
make
just
an
fucking killed a
archaeology?
god.
Yes, please.
Can I
give
make
me
an
your
Probably
archaeology
just
check?
probably didn't have god powers, just a random beast.
Or
But yeah,
a form of the god, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, please
Yeah,
give
'cause
me
usually-
the archaeology roll.
Yeah. Usually in Greek Egyptian mythology, the gods cannot be wounded, and usually this would be just the pharaoh. So I would assume this would be the Dark Pharaoh, but I don't know. It's called
So,
Cthulhu.
with that archaeology
Minion.
roll, you recognize that, yes, this is a minion. This is a guardian. That this is not the tomb of a king, but the tomb of perhaps a general, a guardian of a pharaoh. That this is
a
not...
god dog.
Yes. This was likely not a god. This was a mere construct. Something created by the pharaoh to protect him. And upon the pharaoh's...
Did a shot
Yes,
job.
in the afterlife, he was here to protect. Now, one thing that Iowa discovers now is the treasury. I'm going to pause it right here. Let's see what Marianne and Barton, what are you two doing before I have... I'm going to give Sala one final round of insanity before we go into the treasury.
Probably just follow suit. I'm going to try and keep my distance and sneak into this room.
Okay, if you want to make a dexterity roll to get past Sala, who is just knifing this dead creature.
So if Sala isn't intent on
well, you
killing
don't know
this-
until you get close, so we'll find out.
I'm just asking, would I get a bonus die if he's distracted stabbing this corpse?
I'm going to say no, because he is in a fury, just, there's the blade flashing everywhere here.
Like sharks feeding.
Exactly. But it didn't matter. As he plunges the knife in, you kind of slip past, and you fancy a glance at his face, and his eyes are just glazed over, and he is reliving something horrific from the Great War in this moment.
I'll make a note that this behavior will cause
Reflect
a pay
on
deduction.
his pay. Barton Modi, what do you do? Do you try and get past Sala?
I think I'm just gonna kind of try and hang back being the wimpy old museum guy and
Yeah.
keep out of his view for another round till he calms down.
I'm going to move Marianne into the next room. Sala, you've got one round of insanity. You've just seen two people slip past you. You see two Germans get down into your trench, and they're running towards headquarters. What do you do?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Piece of shit, I'm throwing him a knife.
Oh, sweet. Who do you throw it at? At Professor Shawnery or at
I can't
Marianne?
actually see Professor Shawnery from where I'm standing,
So probably
I'll
Marianne.
throw it at Marianne.
All right, so give me a roll. Marianne, if you want
move
to
into my line of
try
sight,
to
Professor.
dodge, you can. You
Professor,
can give me a
just move
dodge
into
roll.
my line of sight. I got.
So now flip a coin. Flip a coin, see which one you hit.
All right,
Roll a
yes,
D2.
good.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
roll a
I'm doing
dice.
that.
So even is Marianne, odd is the professor.
Yeah, roll a D2.
I just realized
where
the
do I do
professor and Marianne are from Gilligan's
So we
Island.
slash
That, like,
R.
literally
Oh,
just hit me.
yeah.
1, 2, 2.
I got it.
Yeah, it'll toss a coin.
Wait, we didn't know what assigns to what.
Let's,
Yeah,
let's do
so
one
what
more
are
let's
you
do
gonna
one
do?
more.
One is...
Okay, 1 is for the Professor, 2 is for Marianne.
There we go. There we go.
Okay. Marianne.
Oh,
Yeah.
Marianne. All right. So you're gonna make a roll with your knife, and Marianne, you can make a dodge roll if you like, or you can fight back if you want to. If you want to not just go
Make
down.
sure you target.
Oh.
Ooh.
You.
Okay, so that's going to be a success. Do you want to dodge, Marianne? You will need a regular, a hard success in order to avoid being struck.
Yeah, I'll try and
A
dodge.
tie goes to the dodger. If
Nope.
they dodge, nope.
Ugh.
So you are going to take a wound. I believe, Sala, your knife does 1d8 plus your damage bonus, and your damage bonus is 1d4. So I'm going to go ahead and roll that. 1d8 plus 1d4.
I think Solo's going to lose his bonus.
Yeah. Saul's gonna lose all his money.
Living everyone's dream of killing their boss.
Jesus Christ.
11 points of damage. Marianne, how many hit points?
Yeah, that kills me. I only have 10 hit points.
Yep. Okay. So it's not.
Can I do a medicine or a first aid to try to staunch the bleeding?
Normally, if you take above your hit points, you are just outright dead.
Oh.
It lands straight in the fucking head.
Yeah. So we're near the end of the adventure. So Marianne, if you don't mind, this is where your story will end. But tell me, Marianne, how you die. Where does this knife strike
German
you?
scum.
Well, I think he said he just
Got you right in the head?
Yeah, right between the eyes.
Right between the eyes. All you see is the twirling metallic
He almost rolled max
shine
damage.
of the knife. Yeah, it was right in
Just a
there.
glint of metal moving through the candlelight.
And then everything goes black. And as you fall backwards, you wonder if your makeup still looks good, what your friends are going to think as you expire. Yet another victim of this dark pharaoh. And then Sala, you suddenly regain full conscious awareness. Your bout of madness is over. And you see that you have slain your boss. What do you do?
Let's see.
Retrieve
How
your
the
knife?
fuck are you gonna get killed?
Huh.
Or how the fuck
I
are
think
you
I'm
gonna
gonna
pay?
vomit. I'd say I probably vomit.
I think that would be a sanity check.
Yep, I think so. Why don't you make another sanity roll?
That's a fail.
You're going to lose 1 point of sanity. Now, one thing that happens when you are temporarily insane is you have what's called underlying insanity. And even if you lose one single point, then you go insane again.
Oh.
So you're going to have another fit of violent rage. Let's see how long it's going to be for this time.
Come on, one round.
It's going to be 2 rounds. It's going to take you a round to retrieve your knife from Marianne's skull, or Barton Modi is sneaking up behind you. I'll let you decide what you want to do. Do you want to retrieve your knife or go at him with your fists?
Fisticuffs.
Fists. All right, I'm going to put you two into a combat.
So just
Yeah,
stay where
the
I
real
was.
danger ain't the fucking beast. It's
Right?
goddamn Sala. PTSD Sala.
I was hoping I could jump into the sarcophagus and just hide.
You can. Give me a stealth roll with a bonus die. And Sala, you will go first. You have a higher dexterity.
I was going to fucking hear all this shit and where he's at. He's going to fucking go around this corner and go under that table and fucking be like, no, fucking. And he's going to keep his gun out because when Sala comes around the fucking corner.
Yeah, thank goodness you have the gun. That Sala doesn't still have that gun. Or
Yeah.
This would be a TPK.
Success.
Excellent. So,
Ah,
Barton, you have a chance to either dodge or fight back. If you dodge, you need a regular success, and then he will miss. If you fight back, you need to get a hard success or roll under your 1/2 value. So dodging is probably easier.
Yeah, I'll do a dodge. And what do I do for that?
So just roll your dodge skill.
What can he do to boost it?
Okay, dodge skill.
If he
Is there anything
wants
he can do to boost it?
if he wants to try to boost it, so you did grab some grave goods, did you not?
Yes.
If you want to try to throw that into Sala's face, I would give you a bonus die on your dodge.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do.
Perfect. So,
Yeah, glad I asked.
yeah.
Thank you.
Pocket sand.
So just click the +1 bonus die.
Yes.
Come on, low numbers.
Take the 32, which is... Do you want to spend luck?
Yes, I
Yes.
do.
7 points of
Yes.
luck? Okay.
Make sure you take it away from your luck pool.
Yep, take it out of your luck pool. 7
Yeah.
points. But Sala comes at you with a fist, and you give him the old juke left, right. You throw, the small piece of statuary right into his face and slip around behind him, wondering, what has gotten into this man. And then you peer into the room and you see Marianne's dead body. I need you to give me a sanity roll, Barton Modi.
Oh, really? Because I didn't like her that much. So. Oh, there we go.
You don't lose any. You've been around. You've seen some terrible things. You've lived through
She's
some
kind of
wars.
bitchy sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's sleeping. She looks like she's fine. Your big concern right now is Sala. We've got one more round of that. Before that second round goes down, does anyone else want to do anything? Professor Connery, you tried to hide, and that was not successful. If you want to push that roll, you can.
Do it.
I need to roll, what was it again?
Stealth
Stealth.
again. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But no bonus because I'm pushing.
Right.
Ooh.
Nope.
Ooh.
So you are
Just
not
unreal.
hidden. In fact, you are inside of this sarcophagus, and you notice that the bottom is kind of pulpy and squishy. And you look down, and it's actually old, desiccated skin. This thing has been lined with layer upon layer of human skin, and you're now standing
Ew.
in a pile of it.
Hey.
I'm going to have you lose 1 sanity just outright for that.
Okay.
And then Iowa Jones, you are in the treasury. You've got your pistol out. You can hear sounds of fighting. Do you do anything?
Me? No, I'm fucking sitting here.
Perfect. We will go to one more round of Sala and Barton Modi. So Sala, it is your turn.
more fisticuffs.
Perfect.
At least it's only fisticuffs.
You're right.
I might be able to
And
take
not
a
the
punch.
fucking dagger.
So that's a
Jeez.
success. Barton, do you want to try to dodge that? You just need a regular dodge success. You don't have
Yes.
your grave goods anymore. If you can think of anything else you can do to try and distract him,
Was there sand on the ground?
give me a luck roll.
Pocket sand.
Pocket sand. You want me to do the luck roll or him?
Whoever wants to do it.
Oh, he
There
got
you
it.
go.
Yep, there's luck and there's little limestone chips, and right here where you're standing, there's that dead abomination and little hunks of flesh. You can
Do it. Throw it in
scoop
his face.
something up and throw it
Get
in his face, and give me a bonus die on that dodge roll.
why he's still kind of distracted from the first thing I threw in his face.
Yeah.
No.
Do you want to push
luck.
that? Or you could spend luck. That would be 23 points of luck.
I wouldn't spend that much. That's a lot of luck.
I mean, I think I can take one punch.
That's what Marianne said. She took a knife to the face.
Yeah, but that was a knife, not a punch.
So if Sala is going to land that blow, that is going to do, and I'll roll the damage for it. That's 1d3 plus 1d4.
The most he could do is 7 damage.
I dealt the minimum.
He only does 2. 2 points of damage. Go ahead and deduct that from yourself. Yeah. And then
He will never work for the British Museum again.
And now, Barton, it's your turn. Do you want to punch him, kick him, slip away?
Hit him with the table leg.
Yeah.
The chair leg.
You're standing right next to one of those mummy statues that's holding a battle axe or one of those curved swords.
Push it on him.
Oh yeah, let me see if I can grab the curved sword.
Give me a luck roll to see if you can pop that out of the mummy's hands and swing it all in one move.
No.
Absolutely fucking not.
Nope.
Hey, you want to spend luck? It's only 10 luck. It's only 10 luck.
I can't spend luck on luck.
You can't spend luck on a luck roll, unfortunately.
Oh, that's fuck.
So yeah, but you try to get it out of there, and all you succeed in doing is kind of pulling that statue over, and it pulls you down to the ground with it. But thankfully, in that moment, Sala's bloodlust haze ends, and his bout of madness is over for now.
Oh, so help me with this mummy.
Oh god. Oh god, what did I do? Oh my god.
Oh, I'm okay. You barely glazed.
Got a little bit of a bloody nose.
God, Marianne's dead. No.
I used to be a boxer.
No, who's gonna pay me? My money.
At least you're surrounded by gold. You could probably find enough here to make this venture.
Anyway, I'm gonna lift the statue off him.
Perfect. You don't even need to make a roll. You're strong enough. You can easily get that off of him.
Yeah.
Help him up. Dust him off.
Oh god. Okay. I maybe have some unresolved PTSD.
Just don't lose any more sanity, and you'll be just fine.
Yeah, let's not go into another
might have some unresolved PTSD.
No,
if I could fight, you'd be in trouble.
Iowa, you were in the treasury, and looks like Dr. Shawnery is approaching there as well. This room is filled with an assortment of treasures.
Wait, guys, can I do something real quick?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Can I just close Marianne's eyes
and
also take my knife out of her skull?
Nice. Are you trying to be stealthy about extracting that knife, like putting your boot on her face and pulling it out, or are you?
Nah, I'm just gonna yank it.
Looking?
I'm just yanking it.
Perfect. You hear a sickening plop as the knife comes out and her head rebounds against the stone wall. You wipe the blood on her hair and then put it back in your sheath.
How was that not also a sanity roll?
Right?
For desecrating a corpse that way. That's so disrespectful.
Turns out that's Sala's thing. He's into that, so it was no big deal.
Okay.
I'm a freaky son of a cunt.
Apparently, I shouldn't judge you for your kinks.
So in the treasury, you find an assortment of fragile artworks.
So I want to note that Iowa Jones does not know that Sala's out of his bloodlust yet.
Oh, that Marianne's dead.
And I'm going to raise the gun at him. I'm not going to shoot.
Ooh.
I'm putting my hands in the air. Putting my hands in the air.
Be like, what the fuck? Hold on, my fiance's calling me. I'll be right back.
Iowa has a fiance? Oh, you mean in real life? I'm like, what? Okay.
I want to know how they were called.
I know. Like, you have cell service in this tomb?
Pull out the iPhone 16 we found earlier.
It rang, yeah.
Grab the iPhone 16 we got it. Obviously.
Awesome.
Oh, that's true. We found it in the other room.
Dr. Shawnery, inside this treasure room, you find fragile artwork, sculptures, ceramics, small boats and chariots made from gold, and even a model of an entire Egyptian city.
Sorry about that.
No problem. If you want to make an intimidation roll, you can. Or you can try to persuade Sala to lay on the ground. What are you?
I'm going.
Hands are in the air. My hands are in the air.
I'm going to try to persuade you to sit. Stay right there.
Intimidation for that.
I have 15% for intimidation and 50% for persuasion. So
You're
Either
so
way.
pathetic with your intimidation. I straight up don't think you're gonna shoot, and I just don't.
Hey, I succeeded in my persuasion check. You sit the fuck down.
So Iowa
Well,
is.
it's less of an intimidation. You persuaded me. You're being nice about it. So yeah, sure, I'll sit.
Intimidation, set the fuck down, not persuasion.
Yeah, the persuasion is
I'm
like,
sorry.
let's just calm down.
Iowa, I'm so Jones. I'm so sorry. I just went crazy.
Yeah, that's why
Sorry.
I'm having you sit down and stay right there for right now. I'm going to keep an eye on you. Because I don't know what's causing you to go crazy.
PTSD. Unresolved PTSD.
What PTSD has you kill our boss?
From the war.
And Barton's like, well, you're
Germans
lucky
killed
I
my
didn't knock you
homosexual
out.
life partner. Yes, I'm gay.
This is
actually,
the big reveal.
Iowa's probably also been in the war. Because, men get drafted.
It's
They
likely
killed
that
my
that's
gay
even
boyfriend.
how the two of you began to work together was after the war, or even during the war, you probably met one another. And so you have a history. You've got a past, the two of you. Now, Professor...
I've never seen you do this, Sala.
Oh, you've probably seen him kill.
Not like this.
But not like this.
Not like this.
Professor Shawnery, give me a spot hidden roll. And Barton Modi, give me a spot hidden roll as well.
Alrighty.
Can I push it?
You may push that. Well,
much better.
At least it was a little better. Do you want to spend
Yeah.
luck? That's going to be, 16 luck?
I'll do that.
Okay.
Nope.
Do you want to push that, Barton Modi?
No.
Okay. Professor Shawnery, you find there is a stone chest in this room. It seems to be hidden from view. Give me a listen roll.
Jeez. Let's push it.
Yeah, go ahead and
Look,
push it.
Barton can confirm that I'm cool now. I'm fine. Right,
I was
Barton?
going to look over at Barton and be like,
Yeah, where is Barton?
he?
He's not even in this room.
Barton's
He knows
behind
not to-
Sala, and Iowa's
He
in front
knows
of
not to
Sala.
mess with me after I took that punch so well, so he'll be fine.
And
All
there
right.
was a loud gunshot in here not too long ago, and so your ears are probably still ringing a little bit.
I spent the 10 points of luck.
Perfect.
I'm gonna take a step forward now, Iowa.
So
Okay.
Iowa's going to, after Barton says you're good and you didn't do anything after he punched you, Iowa's going to lower the pistol and be like, okay, I'm watching you.
Professor
Can I have my
Shawnery.
gun back, please? It's my property.
No, I don't
No.
trust you right now.
Yeah, I would
Fair
give that
enough.
gun. Professor Shawnery, you hear a sound coming
You
from
should
that
actually
stone
give me your
chest.
knife, Sala.
Tell me
Absolutely not. This is mine.
You hear the heartbeat. It's coming from this chest.
Oh dear.
I want to open the well, no.
We need to
let's,
kill
let's
it.
inspect the chest first.
Okay, go ahead and give me a spot hidden to check it out. If you want to open it, it will be a strength roll.
Not hidden, just to make sure it's not booby trapped, because it sounds important.
Ooh, excellent. It seems to be safe from any sort of entrapment.
Let's get
Crack it
somebody
open.
and open it.
Give me a strength
Like an
roll.
ice
Open
cold can of alcohol. Actually, speaking of which, I'm taking another swig of my thing because I only took 2 sips of it.
that. You have to take a big one now.
Yeah, big ass swig of the
Olive still has the
booze.
knife, right?
Yes.
Sala, open that up and have the knife at the ready.
Okay. I'm getting ready to stab whatever's in there.
Yes, please.
Send a picture.
That's what I was hoping to find when I snuck by you.
Inside there are 5 canopic jars, each carved from limestone. 4 are topped with an animal head, a falcon, a crocodile, an ibis, and a wolf. The 5th has a carved inverted ankh jutting up from its lid. The sound of the heartbeat seems to be stronger when you remove that lid. Professor Shawnery, give me an archaeology, or excuse me, Iowa Jones, give me an archaeology roll.
I was about to say, I want to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yay!
So you know that these jars, or jars like this, were used to store the internal organs of those who underwent mummification, and you also know that traditionally there were only 4.
Traditionally, I thought there were 6. Because the brain, heart, lungs, stomach, and something else.
Actually, in some cultures, they only removed 4.
Yeah, the lungs, the stomach, the liver, and the intestines. The brains they thought were
I
useless.
thought in Egyptian mythology, though, was 6.
And number 5 here must be the heart.
Remember, we found all kind of things out of place in this tomb
Exactly.
already.
Yeah, this isn't traditional Egyptian. I don't believe this
I'm
guy
gonna
is
snatch it
even...
out of his hand and smash it on the
should
floor.
probably kill the heart. We don't want a bleeding heart.
I'm grabbing it out your hand and I'm smashing it on the floor.
So, as you are taking the lid off, Barton, you did not notice, because you failed your spot hidden roll, but that abomination on the ground begins to stir and begins to rise. And you can hear sounds from the room behind you, and as you look back, you can see that terrible abomination slowly lumbering towards you, its skin and flesh hanging in tatters.
Stab it. Stab.
Give me the heart.
It bursts into the room. Tell me what we're doing.
I'm smashing the fucking heart on the floor. I'm snatching the heart and I'm smashing it on the floor.
You take is it the jar with the inverted ankh, the one that seemed a little different?
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
I'm going to smash on the floor and for extra measure I'm going to stamp on where I smashed it.
You smash it down on the ground, and as the canopic jar cracks, black smoke erupts from it, and a black beating heart falls out of the jar. It pulsates momentarily. You stamp on it with your foot. As you stomp, it squishes beneath your foot, and great plugs of mucus ooze out of it. At the same moment, that abomination, that terrible beast...
I knew it. I knew that would happen. I knew it.
That beast instantly liquefies, its flesh becoming fluid as it sloshes into a huge deluge into the room, spattering all of you with thick, viscous blood and embalming fluids. All of you need to make a sanity roll.
Oh, no.
The smell of formaldehyde is terrible.
Don't taste good either.
No, it don't. Sanity.
Okay, that's a success. Thank God. Please be a 0 if you succeed. Please. Oh, God.
I succeeded.
I did. I missed.
I also succeeded.
4.
So Barton Modi and Con Shawnery, you will lose... 1 each, and the ones that passed will lose 0. And so that means Sala does not go crazy.
Today.
You have
Good.
You have discovered all of the rooms here in the tomb. There does not seem to be any other way out other than the way you came. Do you have a way to get out?
Okay.
Oh, looks like this is it, guys.
We have 6
I'm gonna go blow the door open with dynamite.
There we go. That's the answer.
Oh, I immediately went to... We have 6 bullets.
How many of us are there?
I'm gonna go blow the door open with dynamite.
So,
Do I need to make another dexterity check to get through here?
No, I'm going to say you managed to do it easily. Give me... let me slip you through there.
Can't get past there because the wall.
I'll get you through there. There you go.
Thank you.
You go up to that door and then give me an intelligence roll to make sure you can place this in the proper place, so that you don't just bring the ceiling collapsing down upon your head.
Like that.
I'm gonna spend some luck.
Yeah, you want to spend 7 points of luck there?
Yep.
Close.
I'm gonna bring the others over to here. You just
I wouldn't. I would
got
keep
to-
them over there
got
at
to
the
travel
wall
through the
because
wall.
you know dynamite.
Hey, what are you doing there?
The dynamite goes off.
Khan, you're on top of me.
Yeah, I assume you go back and find a safe place.
Khan, can you move? Khan, you're on top of me. Thank you.
He's keeping you down in case you go crazy again.
Yeah, exactly.
The dynamite explodes, blasting a huge crack in the stone slab. When the dust
Should we
clears,
take Mary Ann's body?
well, it's your choice. When the dust clears, you see an opening. You see starlight, and the rush of air coming in. You take a deep, relaxing breath, realizing that you
Iowa, can I have my
yourself.
gun back now? It is technically mine.
No.
Well, no, not yet.
You're fine.
Killed someone.
Yeah,
With
you
my
killed-
knife, not with my gun.
You could have been worse if you had your gun.
So, having successfully escaped from the Necropolis, each surviving investigator gets a reward. You get plus 1d6 sanity points. And so if we were playing like a campaign, you would get a chance to roll dice and recover those sanity points. I'm also going to let you do development rolls. So let me turn on development mode.
I got all my sanity back.
Perfect. So development phase
Oh, I didn't.
is
I was
enabled.
about to. Hey, I was about to.
to adjust it. And I
change
just
my
changed
sanity
it?
from
Okay.
41 to 43, but it was about to be 4 if we didn't do that.
Uh-oh, you're in trouble now.
Anyway, we can go to development now.
So let me start development phase. So then if you go to your character sheet, there's going to be a new button that appears that you just discovered when you were trying to adjust your sanity. You just click on the button that says development phase, and it will roll all of those skills that you had the little star next to, that you would check the box. And then if you have any improvements, it will automatically add those improvements to your skills. So if anyone would like to do that, you can see how your characters might improve from surviving this adventure. Of course, Mary Ann, unfortunately, did not survive. But such is Call of Cthulhu. You make it out into the night air.
Now that we're going to be parting ways after this, I will give Sala back his gun.
Thanks.
And then to Sala
Now that
shoot
we'll be
everybody.
parting ways.
He's just been
Yeah, now that
hiding
we're
this
parting
insanity. You just throw it into the weeds. It's over there, Sala. And then you make a run for it.
Fuck you.
So you have all
Fuck you
survived,
back.
except for Marianne, the Necropolis. So as an epilogue, what do you do with Marianne's body?
We leave it there. We just fucking leave it.
It belongs.
No,
We don't want to be implicated in it.
She's
We're gonna
now.
have to
No,
bring her.
otherwise I'll need to deal with the fact that I fucking murdered someone.
We can also just say she just got killed by the abomination, and you
Who
go
the
off
fuck's
somewhere
gonna
else.
believe there's an abomination? It disintegrated. Who the fuck do you think's gonna believe that? Obviously, the more likely thing is we all killed her.
Yeah, that's probably what people are going to think.
Yeah.
4 witnesses.
Yeah,
We can.
which makes it so
kinda
easy
do
to kill
something.
someone where there's 4 of us.
But
so I say
Sala-
we
Well,
leave it there.
Sala
don't
could just
deal with
kill everybody else, and then there are no witnesses.
it. Absolutely not. I'm not crazy right now.
We could do something to commemorate her and honor her body, like dragging it out.
I think that would be only fitting to do something for your boss,
Yeah.
and then you still might get a payday from whatever,
I think
from her
I think
estate.
being buried in a ancient sarcophagus would be what you wanted.
So do you venture back
Oh,
in to attend to
Absolutely
her,
not.
her
I
body?
ain't going back there. You guys do that if you want. I'm staying right here.
Should be a mystery for the next explorer.
Exactly. They'll come in, they'll find that German's bones, and they'll find the bones of Marianne
Yeah.
Ravenwood as well. So you guys have finished the Necropolis. I want to congratulate you all, except for Marianne. You didn't pass, but you still succeeded in experiencing the fun and joy that is the Call of Cthulhu. I want to thank everyone for playing with me. I run a couple
Yeah, I like
other
that.
Cthulhu games. I'm just setting up the Lightless Beacon. I put that into Foundry today, so I'll probably have that up on StartPlaying within the next couple of days or week, and I'll make
That one was super
something
fun.
in the Discord about that. I also run
I
some
would join, but if we're gonna be doing this at 1 a.m. every time, I need a I just recently fixed my sleep schedule, and I can't be staying up at 1 a.m. constantly.
Yeah, I can run some earlier times. Usually on Saturdays, I'm running like 4 hours earlier than this. I try to run a couple earlier games.
I'll definitely be awake.
So yeah, I'll try and do some earlier games, some later games. I'm running some Dragonbane. I've got some Vaesen and other games. We just did. So Tommy and I just did Old Gods of Appalachia yesterday.
That was
in
great.
The Cypher
That was a
system.
great one.
I have a Call of Cthulhu.
Definitely get to sleep now.
Yeah.
I will
head off to
see
sleep.
you guys around.
Thank you so much for playing. I'm going to post a link to reviews in the Discord.
Right. Forgot to mention,
if you don't mind,
what's the name of your
review.
YouTube channel? I'd love to see this video.
I'll post this video. It's 4th Level Fighter. I will post this video tonight, and I'll post a link in the Discord.
You can link it from the Discord.
Yeah, if you stay in the Discord, I'll post it in there. And then if you guys, you'll get something from Start Playing about leaving me a review. I would appreciate it. That's kind of what keeps me going. And if you can leave me a 5-star review, fantastic. If not, just let me know why not. And hopefully we can make this.
I will do that right now.
Yeah, perfect. Excellent. And then I will talk to the rest of you soon. I'll get this video posted ASAP.
What was the thing I met you on called? I forget.
Was it Start Playing? Yeah, StartPlaying.games. And so I'll post a link for the reviews in the Discord as well as the video once I get that uploaded.